Hi all, welcome and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I have more horrific news to share with you. What's new, right? This news came out of Muskogee, Oklahoma on February 2nd, 2021, and it's the second family annihilation that I've seen in the news in the past 9 days. Police say they received a 911 call at 1:30 a.m. on February 2nd from a caller stating that people were shot in a home in Muskogee, just southeast of Tulsa. When police arrived on scene, they encountered the gunman, who fled the scene after he was fired upon, but police missed him. After a brief foot chase, he was captured and arrested. Inside the home, police found 4 children and 1 man deceased. A 5th child was also gravely injured and was transported to the hospital with a woman who also sustained life-threatening injuries. The 5th child reportedly passed away at the hospital. The woman, 27-year-old Brittany Anderson, is hospitalized, recovering from her injuries. News reports say she is the mother of the children. So that's 6 dead in total and 1 critically injured. According to reports, there were 3 other children who were also in the home who were uninjured. Police say the deceased male has been identified as the shooter's brother, but they do not have a motive for the shooting at this time. They say the suspect, 25-year-old Jaron Pridgen, is currently refusing to cooperate with the investigation. I've not seen any reports that clearly state if the father of the children was the shooter or his brother, or someone else altogether. But the shooter's brother has been named as 24-year-old Javarian Lee, and the children's last names have all been announced as either the suspect's last name, Pridgen, or their mother's last name, Anderson. So, it appears that 3 of the child victims may be the shooter's children. Although police say they have not connected all of their relationships yet, they say the shooter did live in the home with his victims. Neighbors said the family only lived in the home a short time, and they only moved in 3 or 4 weeks ago. They didn't even know their names. Pridgen has been booked into the Muskogee County City Detention Facility and is being charged with first-degree murder and assault. According to an article in the Oklahoman newspaper, Pridgen has a number of previous run-ins with the law, and he was evaluated for mental illness in 2019 after he was charged with assault after he threw 2 large pieces of cement at a woman and threatened to kill her. But the article does not state whether he was subsequently treated for mental illness or not, which we now know he obviously should have been. He was charged a second time in June of 2019 during a domestic abuse investigation where he refused to give police his name, then fled the scene. Court records also show he pled guilty in September of 2019 to a felony count of assault and battery and 5 misdemeanor counts to resolve both cases. He accepted a plea agreement and was put on probation for 3 years. He was also ordered to complete an anger management program. Back in 2017, a car theft case was filed against him, but it was subsequently dismissed. The victim in the car theft case was listed as Brittany Anderson, the same name as has been listed as the mother of the children, who is currently in the hospital with life-threatening injuries. So, although there will never be an excuse for what Jaron Pridgen did to his victims, it looks like he's been throwing up red flags since at least 2017. Car theft, domestic abuse, assault, anger management, and now, mass murder. Not that it matters now, because damage is already done, and those lives cannot be brought back. But I've said it before, and I'll say it again. One of the truest statements ever spoken, that is proven over and over again, that I learned from AFC Podcast Channel. When you date thugs, you date death. Now, all those victims, all those precious lives, gone. Because someone either what? Refused to see the signs? Ignored all the red flags? Denied them? What? He couldn't have screamed any louder that he was dangerous. He threw cement blocks at a woman and threatened to kill her. What are people going to open their eyes? How far did he have to go before people picked up what he was laying down? Or does it take a family annihilation for some people to get it? I'm so sick and tired of hearing of children paying for their parents' disgusting choices. If the children's mother even survives her life-threatening injuries, she will have to live without 5 of her children. 5. And who even knows if she's already aware that he killed them, or if she has yet to find that out? She's endured hell already, and if she survives, she will relive it day in and day out. She may recover physically, but mentally, she will forever be destroyed. And this horrible tragedy occurred just 9 days or so after another horrible family annihilation that occurred on January 24th of 2021 in Indianapolis, Indiana. Police say they responded to a 911 call for a shooting victim in the early hours of the 24th, where they found a juvenile with gunshot wounds who led them to a nearby home where they found 5 people deceased from gunshot wounds, including a pregnant woman. Police say their suspect, 17-year-old Raymond Childs III, is facing 6 counts of murder, including 1 for the death of an unborn child, as well as 1 count of attempted murder and a weapons charge for the murders of his family members and his brother's pregnant girlfriend, as well as his brother who survived and called 911. According to police, his surviving 15-year-old brother escaped out a side door after hearing gunshots in the house and screams from his sister and his father, saying, "I'm sorry, Raymond, I love you." After escaping, he said Raymond chased him down and he begged him not to kill him, even offering him $40 if he wouldn't shoot him. Then Raymond shot him in the leg and arm. He believes Raymond tried to shoot him in the head, but missed. The prosecutor on the case said it appears to have started when the suspect got mad at his father, who told him he was going to be in trouble for leaving home without permission the night before. They believe that is the motive that led Childs to grab 2 guns and kill his parents and 2 siblings, as well as the pregnant girlfriend of one of his brothers, who the prosecutor says was due to give birth in only 1 week. So, I guess in today's world, you can get your entire family wiped out by just trying to be a good parent and watching over your children. Police interviewed Raymond's girlfriend, who said he was at her house on the night the shooting took place, when he got a call from his father telling him to come home. She said he came back later with bags of clothes and said his father had kicked him out. She said she then saw neighborhood app alerts about 2 shootings in their neighborhood, but Raymond denied having knowledge of either one. Then, later in the morning, she and Raymond went to his house, where she said he was acting nervous. She said he began crying and acting ridiculous in a way she had never seen him do before. Then he took off to a relative's house, where police found him and arrested him. The prosecution said he will be charged as an adult, but that they will not be able to pursue the death penalty in his case due to his age of 17. The prosecutor also shared information they found in the form of music videos made by Raymond, where he was showing off the very guns they believe he used to massacre his family. I wonder if his parents were aware of those videos. I can't imagine they were, because his father was going to punish him for leaving home without permission. I can't imagine he'd be okay with his son slinging guns in music videos. Just goes to show how much goes on right under parents' noses. No matter how hard we may try to stay on top of our kids. He obviously had a side to him that they didn't know about, and it cost them all their lives. So incredibly tragic. I'll be praying for all the victims of these horrible tragedies, and I'll be praying that they stop, because this is just too much. Thank you all so very much for watching. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you on my next video.